Hey y'all! Before we get into the video, there's something that I need to mention. According to the creators of the Doki Doki Literature Club, this game is not suitable for children or for those who are easily disturbed. Having now played through the whole game myself, I also recommend avoiding it if you suffer from depression and are currently in a bad state of mind. Otherwise, it's a great game and I highly recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Goodbye! Hey Internet, Caligula here, and welcome to yet another episode of the Doki Doki Literature Club. In the last episode, things started to get very, very real. Johan's not here with me today, so I'm just playing on my own, so hopefully I can keep it together. So anyway, it's fucking Monica. Oh, hi again, Caligula. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, ha ha ha. I forgot Johan was voicing Monica, so I'm just gonna have to make up a new voice for her, which might not be so hard now that there's one less girl. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What the fuck was that? Ooh! I didn't actually see, what happened. I just saw her face flash. What was there? Was it Sayori's face? Holy fuck, this game is really starting to scare me. It was so sweet in the beginning, but it's really starting to scare me. Anyway, thanks for keeping your promise, Caligula. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making your dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed— Holy fuck! Oh, God! I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to play this game. It's really freaking me out now. And I know those aren't glitches. I know they're intentional, but holy shit! Anyway. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why is she standing in front of the text box? Is that an error? But because it's kind of hard to read what she's saying, or what you're saying, Monica. I don't know. Is that Monica talking? I assume it is. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Caligula. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I just noticed something, the screen is slightly tilted. Is it continuing to tilt, or am I just starting to see things now? And also, she seems to be much closer than when this dialogue happened on the first round of playing this game. Oh, I don't like it. But we're gonna find out what's happening. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, see, it just went back into... Alright, I don't know. It's normal orientation. Maybe it was just because we were talking to Yuri? I don't know. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? I don't think we did this the first time around. Fucking Monica! Okay. Jeez, Natsuki. Well, I'm with you. Fuck Monica. Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that mean? What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, then you can go and do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. Okay, we totally were judging her, but whatever. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Caligula. Consider this a lesson straight from... Whoa. Don't judge a book. Lord. In fact, this is how scared I get at looking at scary text. What's gonna happen when, there are actually scary images? Oh Lord. Anyway, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. What does mo mean? Don't just stand there. A what? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Oh, okay, so this is what we did in the first round with Yuri, but now we're doing it with Natsuki, which I don't really understand why, because we did write our last poem so that it was geared toward Natsuki, but we haven't actually read that poem to her yet, I don't think, unless I'm misremembering. Anyway, I guess we'll figure it out. We can't read at the same time like that. Oh, why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school, so this is a manga about the Doki Doki Literature Club, because it's described exactly like this. Okay. Anyway, typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. She is really cute. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Oh no. No. You know, I actually wondered if she was being abused at home, because in the last episode when we went and made cupcakes with her, she actually came over to our house because, no, she couldn't stay late because she was afraid of what her dad would say. Oh no. It's hard for me to read this in my Natsuki voice, but I'll try. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room, except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? So Monica preys on girls with depression, girls who are being abused. So what's Yuri's deal? I mean, Johan and I were kind of joking that Yuri seemed like, I don't know, I hope this isn't an offensive thing to say, but we were joking about her like maybe having like a Catholic background just because she seemed to be very about like self-punishment or whatever. But yeah, I wonder what her deal is now, because it seems like these three girls are all having some sort of psychological issue that Monica's preying on and taking advantage of. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. Why also didn't we say anything about that? I don't know. I mean, I guess we could have thought she was exaggerating, but still, it seems weird to not respond to something, I don't know, so disturbing. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Please don't let this be a jump scare. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Oh no, I think her dad must beat her and also not feed her. Holy fuck, and that's why she's so small. Fuck. Hey. I don't know what to do about this. What's she saying? I wonder if these are the lines of the poem. The thing about the poem we unlocked about the emergency room. Oh, I can't keep watching it like that. Is she having a seizure? Fuck you, Monica. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Oh my god. Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give him She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Caligula. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. I don't have a Monica voice. I need to do something that's not Yuri and not Natsuki and not my own voice. What's my Monica voice? It should just be, maybe I should be totally monotone like Johan did it. Anyway. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? I'm glad that we directed ours toward Natsuki for this play. I think that was what we should have done. It seems like she's the one who really needs our help in this one. So let's show our poem to Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Alright, don't pass out, Natsuki.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Oh, she fucking loves it.
Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it.
Ugh.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Oh, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Oh, I think this is the same poem from before, the poem that made us fall in love with Natsuki. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I love it.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should we show our poem to next? I guess Yuri, cause I fucking hate Monica. Hi, Yuri. Oh, she's gonna hate our poem. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with Yuri at home. I wonder for her. It seems like maybe she's being abused too, if she's finding it hard to speak her mind. I don't know. She could just be shy, but the way this game is going makes me suspect that it's another form of abuse. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I think this is the same poem that we read before. It's a really beautiful poem. I don't understand enough about what's going on with Yuri, however, to know if there's more here that we should be looking for.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long
time to read.
Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Caligula.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Yeah, so what's it really about, Yuri? The light flickers, I flicker back. Something about living in the being in the present but living in the past. I don't remember.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
So why does she feel like a ghost?
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Here we go, Monica. You demon.
Hi, Caligula. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening.
How about you don't be such a fucking psychotic bitch, Monica? How about that? How about you stop, manipulating these poor girls and fucking murdering them?
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
But she murders people with these fucking claws of hers. Anyway, she didn't actually murder Sayori. Remember, Sayori committed suicide. Anyway, back to the story. I'm still mourning Sayori, but back to the story. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be able to bring things up. I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Caligula. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Caligula.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, geez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. so take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy.
You fucking bitch. It's because she's fucking starved at home, and you know that. I mean, I don't actually know that either, but that's what I think is going on, you bitch.
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Holy shit, what the fuck is wrong? Like, why is nobody reporting this? And you just admitted that you knew this shit, Monica. You fucker. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. You fucking bitch. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall, oh yeah, I remembered this one. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay, so obviously she's talking about us. And obviously she wants to fuck up these other girls because she's really trying to get with us. So I think that if we pay too close attention to one girl, then she might go after her. But no, that wasn't the case, because at first we were really into Yuri, and then we went after Natsuki, and she targeted Sayori. So I don't know. But yeah, this is not the same poem as before, because the other one was about, like, the hole in the wall was like somebody looking. It was something about, like, she's looking in instead of looking out. I don't know. It's not the same poem exactly. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. I don't know. I mean, like, I still blame Monica for all this fucked up shit that's going on, but I guess clearly she's got shit going on with her too. I don't know. I still fucking hate Monica.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, she's fucking in love with us.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Caligula did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Caligula liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Caligula appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Caligula started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Oh, fuck. What's happening? What's happening? Are we gonna pass out? Me? Look who's talking, you wanna-be edgy bitch. Holy shit.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
Okay, we need to step in. See? Just saying that proves my point. Oh no, what's happening? Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. Shit.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Oh, no.
Y'all, did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Caligula hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Caligula, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Oh, fuck. No. Probably think I agree with him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean... I have a feeling if we choose Yuri that... I mean, there's a chance that Natsuki could end up being okay because I don't think that... It seems like she's suffering abuse rather than, like, in danger of self-harm, although she's probably still in danger of self-harm, but Yuri's in direct danger of self-harm, so... And also Natsuki did start this, really, so I'm gonna side with Yuri. Shit. Natsuki? Yuri? I swear to God I clicked on it.
I clicked on it.
Shit. Shit. I don't know what to do. Shit. Shit. Shit.
Get the fuck out of here, Monica, you bitch!
Hey Caligula, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ah ha ha ha.
She always turns to the side whenever she's being the bitchiest.
Some president I am, right? I mean, bitchy isn't even the word. She's fucking evil. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine.
No, I do not want to spend time with you, you bitch.
I'd be happy to spend some time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri was rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did.
Caligula, please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri.
We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely.
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Don't let her go home alone. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. I wish we could step in, but we really don't have many choices. So all we can do is watch.
Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Caligula. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble.
What the fuck? No. Okay, so we could try to... I don't know what to do here. I don't know if we should, try to play the middle road and try to, I don't know, equally impress Natsuki and Yuri so we could help them, or so neither one of them gets really upset, but I also don't know if playing the middle road is going to hurt them both. I'm going to try to play the middle road. I think with them it's going to be really easy, though. I think it'll be really easy for me to get 10 for each of them. I'm going to try to play the middle road and see what happens. I really hope this doesn't kill both of them. So we'll go pink, clouds. So 2 for Natsuki, lollipop, giggle, 5 for Natsuki, poof, play, 6, 7 for Natsuki, party, fluffy, and sugar. Okay, so now all of these need to be for Yuri. So how about incapable, ambient, crimson, philosophy, aura, destiny, depression, existence, vivacious, essence, and alone. Oh shit! Oh my god, that was Sayori. What the fuck? Also, nobody said we were supposed to write a poem. Oh my god. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Caligula. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. Oh, thank God Natsuki is alive. Thank God. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Yeah, where the fuck is Monica? What the fuck is she doing? Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Caligula? Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on, so...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Why does Natsuki not remember? Is she just brushing it off? What's going on? Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Yeah, why doesn't Natsuki remember yesterday? That's weird. I don't think it could be from her not having enough to eat. That's weird. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Wait, did we say that? No, Natsuki said that. But Mibbles, blindside, lifeline, and receptivity faultlessly offered. What the fuck does that say? Oh, it's so fucking creepy. Ooh. Mibbles, sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, and erectitality faultlessly offered scleromatia nade? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah, what the fuck were you up to, you evil bitch? Nah, well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Oh yeah, I forgot that she's had this piano thing going on. Whatever the fuck she's talking about. I don't know.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri. You should... Sorry, there's just a rumbling in my floor, and this game has got me so jumpy that I actually was, frozen in fear for a second. Anyway,
You should play something for us sometime.
that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so?
In that case, I won't let you down, Caligula. Monica smiles sweetly. Yeah, she's fucking up to something. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Caligula, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after that you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, She's
fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right?
In that case, I don't see any problem.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about, anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to...
Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it.
All right, so she's into horror. She also cuts herself, apparently. I don't know if that was the same book that she gave to us last time, or I don't know if she described it. I can't remember. That didn't sound familiar. The title did, but not the description. Okay, anyway.
But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Caligula?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Fuck. Then suddenly... Oh, fuck. What the hell is going on? What the hell? What the hell? This game is stressing me out, but I really want to know what's going on, so let's keep playing. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredible... Oh, fuck. I didn't catch that last part.
No! I guess I could go into history. What happens when I go into history? Yeah, it didn't say anything. I think it blurs out those parts. I don't know. We'll just go back.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Fuck. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
So sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body.
Oh, God. Okay, I have to see if that one showed up. Yeah, it cuts it off. I was just bathing in the fury of your body heat. Is that what she said? I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, that was Yuri.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling all right? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. It's because she's totally into us. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
All right, don't push yourself. These girls are like swooning over us. They're literally passing out. Partly from malnutrition, partly from blood loss, and partly just from plain old fancying us. Anyway, Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Caligula? Did something happen just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
All right, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her.
No, she's gonna go cut herself. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. We need to go talk to her. Yuri's not in the room. We need to talk to her now. I don't want to find her in the bathroom because she had to go cut herself to calm down. No. Well, we're going to show our poem to Natsuki because Monika's a bitch.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Okay, so we actually only got to read one of Natsuki's poems on the last play, so I'm interested to see what she's got. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. Okay. So we need to figure out if Amy is actually Natsuki. You know, it could be Monica. It seems like Natsuki says she doesn't have very many friends and that spiders could be manga, maybe, because she said that people talk or give her a lot of shit for liking manga. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. I don't know.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant... Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk.
Okay, so the subject can't be Natsuki. So Natsuki must be Amy. And so the subject is probably Monica. All right, that's what I figured.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect each other for liking weird things, such as 2 of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you.
Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now.
Natsuki. Where is Yuri? You evil bitch, Monica.
Hi again, Caligula. How's the riding going?
All right, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece, and maybe soon I'll kick your fucking ass, bitch.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Yeah, I want to share it with Yuri. Not you, you horrible bitch.
All right. Great job, Caligula. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really.
Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica.
That is really shitty because she probably went to the bathroom to cut herself, and Monica probably knows that. I mean, I'm just guessing, but fuck Monica.
Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
No.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Oh yeah, this... Okay, so this is the same title at least, but I think that this poem is a little bit different from last time. Save me, the colors they won't bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Why are all the vowels missing? Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop, violent, grating. I don't actually know what that says. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Oh my God. Something, something, something of meaningless. Delete her. Oh my God. Well, that's less mysterious than load me. Okay. This is weird. Why are some of the vowels missing? It's not all the vowels. Delete her. I mean, this kind of describes like all the weird shit that's been happening ever since Sayori died. I don't fucking know. You're a crazy bitch, Monica.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
I don't want to fucking help you. What was that? What was that? Alright, Yuri. Please live our poem. Please don't go kill yourself after you read it.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Caligula, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Caligula. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ah ha ha ha. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Caligula? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay?
Ooh, man, this is a big paragraph, and I do have a hard time reading or writing. All right. Wheel, a rotating wheel turning on an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes. 7 holy stakes, oh my god, Johan was right. A docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, something harness. I don't know what that says. Parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God dispersing the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks. Oops, I lost my place. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Also, look at this stain here, and here, and here. What's going on? Why is this page so stained? Where was I? A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God dispersing the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. You know, these poems are really fucking interesting. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. I have no idea. I liked it though.
Ha 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 ha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Ha ha ha. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Does my pen
Only write better words for those who are dear to me. Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you,